Hi everyone, I'm Paige Abbott, and this is your weekly recovery message on the topic of sadness. Feeling sad, grief, loss, down, blue, these are all human emotions that each of us will experience many, many times in our lifetime. A more significant episode of depression has many implications. So it impacts basic physiology, sleeping routines, eating routines, sexual routines. It impacts how people are thinking, it impacts how people are feeling, and is quite prolonged. Typically, addiction is generated by addiction can be generated by situational issues that the individual is having a really difficult time dealing with. And it can also be very strongly driven by shame. When people are sitting with high levels of regret, remorse, and feeling really down about themselves, it does feed into some of these other symptoms. So this is different than sadness, which is in the spectrum of human emotion. It comes, it goes. It may last a little bit longer at times, depending on what's happening in our lives, but it's not something that we drown in or get lost in, and it's in context with other emotions as well. A lot of people find sadness a challenging emotion, doesn't feel exactly comfortable, but there is a lot of loss that we experience in our lives. So every day there's changes that happen, and each of those do come with a small, sometimes bigger sense of loss. So loss doesn't just happen when somebody dies or leaves our life. Every day we're going through different experiences of loss, changing jobs, relationship boundaries shifting, our own internal world shifting, letting go of substances or unhealthy behaviors. All of these are losses and can come with a feeling of sadness. Shame, regret, focusing on the past can also come with a feeling of sadness. And as we talk about often at the Hum office, it is important to let the feelings come before you can truly let them go. The brain may resist more of the uncomfortable emotions, including sadness, and so it is important to take regular time. I do recommend daily to sit with yourself and ask, what feelings have come up for me today, or how am I feeling? And this allows you to work on the idea of containment. So containment is different than compartmentalization. Compartmentalization is where we're taking our uncomfortable feelings, we're putting them in a box, and we're kicking them to the curb. We're avoiding, we're numbing, we're distracting ourselves from them. Containment is where we take our emotional experiences and we put a fence around them, but the fence has a gate. So we say, I'm not going to go there right now. I'm working, or I'm in an activity, or I'm doing something that I need to focus on and that is healthy for me. So I'm going to focus on that. But later on, at a time of my choosing, I am going to open that gate and I am going to walk through and deal with those feelings. So I would encourage each of you, if you are experiencing some of these more uncomfortable feelings, or they're starting to build up and feel quite strong, to think about this idea of containment and work on allowing those feelings to come so that you can truly let them go and experience that real experience of release rather than relief. I wish you the best in your ongoing journey of health. Keep feeling those feelings. Bye for now.